Oh, am I recording? My lips been getting chapped all winter for the last 3 months. And I just been putting Vaseline on them. I got some beautiful lips, but right now they don't look so beautiful. I ain't washed my hair, and I ain't dyed it either. This the most gray I ever let it got to be. I just been lazy lately. So Candace being nice on halves and a half now. Okay. What's making her change? Cause she's about to be first lady. I don't know. People can change. Us dark skinned girls went through that for real. Candace said to her mama, that it is true, and it is still true. The darker that skin, the more targeted you come for hate, if there's a time for hate and war, as it is now. It's that time. Don't like it. All we needed was one big mouth to start it all. But anyway, darker the skin, the quicker, the more the target. But I was going to say something about, real quick, I forgot what I was looking at. It could have been halves and a half nots. What is this? What made Candace turn like that on that quick? What's up? Is that true? Oh my God. I don't know what's in this. I really don't. It got kind of bored now. Oh man. Look at Billy. Benny sitting on the couch. I heard Tom Hardy today. Anyway, I was thinking, I was looking at something. And it was when it comes to reducing the sugar in your family's diet, Coke, Dr. Pepper, and Pepsi are working together to do just that, bringing you more great tasting beverages. What was the metaphor that made me thought about that thing? Smaller portion sizes, clear calorie labels, and reminders to think balance. Because we know mom wants what's best. I really don't know. More beverage choices. But anyway, the thought came like this. The monkeys in the line, in the same the monkeys in the lions, they're animals, we know this. In the same jungle, same jungle, maybe could be a half a day apart, could be almost a whole day apart, but the same region. Because the monkey in the line, or the monkeys in the lines, cannot stay in the same perimeter. They cannot stay too close to one another. For the lion, more likely, will eat the monkey. I guess she thinks she's gonna run for president next.
I need to run for president too. Anyway, the monkey and the lions, they stay in the same jungle region, but not near each other. It would be chaos if they stay too close to each other in the same perimeter distance. For more likely, for survival's sake, and I think the monkey might eat a little meat. I don't know what the monkey eat, but the monkey probably eat grass or vegetarian. But that lion or that tiger or that leopard, any one of those cats, they ain't going for that. And if the monkeys and the lions live too close, the monkeys look like pretty good meat to the meat eaters. So they're distant from each other. About trying to run for president, I want to stay with that story. Now the topic is man, but I still want to stay with this little story. Put a little political in it for a minute. Change topic. Today is March the 14th, about to go into March the 15th, 2019. We have all these candidates running for Democrat president. Maybe I haven't been listening, but you know what I just noticed? Who is the Republican president running against Trump? Maybe I need to change the title of this, but anyway, it don't matter. All these Democrats running. Some have most of them have the same message, but they may give the message out in, how would I want to say it? They have just about the same message, but they bring a different details or different style of getting the message out. Never really simple. I'm gonna tell you that. Not all of them. Come to think of it, I ain't heard nothing but a little Barney. Just a little. I listened to what some of the trustees, persons with radio people I listen to them. Dean, Joe Madison, Tom Hartman, talking about everything. Mark Thompson and others give information more likely to truth. You know, the truth is something you can see. You see it. It lines up with words. You say cat, you look, they go cat. You know, it lines up. You say TV, I'm watching TV now, they go TV. You know, or there's a TV on the table. There's really a TV on the table here. Now, of course, fool gonna try to turn it around and say, well, that table, that's not really a table, but nevertheless. Anyway, all these Democrats running, a house divided. A house divided. So that reminds me, now I can add some more on. So the monkeys and the lions, we established, cannot stay together in the same distance too close, because the lions may see the monkeys as barbecue chicken, while the monkeys don't really have no meat because they're vegetarian, I believe. But anyway, nevertheless, now Democrats, so many running. Now we got the monkeys, more likely, if it's not the lions, probably fighting each other. I'm gonna get that monkey. I'm gonna get that monkey. You ain't getting that monkey. I'm getting that monkey. I bet you I get that monkey. Or the monkeys see maybe the bananas. Maybe it's the last banana. One monkey, both monkeys just had little bitty monkeys. And that's the only monkey I can. I'm sure they fight for, even in their own house, like the Democrats. And I'm pretty sure there's other species, and this is more likely the way it was designed to be. They're animals, mammals, whatever. Well, let's put it this way, animals. So they're going to fight amongst each other. Man. And that's the Democrats. But the Democrats are people. They're not monkeys and lions. In fact, we are supposed to be more intelligent than the monkeys and the lions and other animals and perhaps mammals. Aren't it the mammals, the animals? Yeah, I forget, but it don't matter. Listen and you understand. Man and animals. Now we got old Rock. Somebody that geeked him up and told him to run. I still don't know who the Republican runner is against President Trump yet, come to think of it. I ain't heard nobody say nothing yet. But nevertheless, man. Let's stay with the Democrats for a minute. All those I want to be the president, I want to be the president. Instead of bringing all those together on one accord, and go and put it all in together and analyze. And no big me, no little me, because there's too many peas in the pot. And you're fighting among each other. Sometimes you get away from the enemy while the enemy is plotting and doing things. You need to come together. The Democrats need to come together. And somebody need to come together, and choose the best soldier, the best two soldiers. All of them y'all good, but come on, don't make sense. This our lives here. This is our lives. So back to where I was at. The lion and the monkey. Now we got in-house fighting. And that's how man is. Like animals. People of color, because we all people of color. Woman, man. Yeah, this all really is. Woman, man, girl, boy. Different skin color. Like animals. And you know the leopard run that region. Because you better believe when the monkey see the leopard coming or the lion coming or whatever, the monkey scramble up that tree. And that leopard, if it's a leopard or one of them cats, can run up that tree too. So I'm pretty sure that monkey starts swinging away or whatever, however you get away. Ain't no leopard gonna run from no monkey. So we already know who running stuff. For real. But this is not funny. And somebody said it, but I forgot who said it. It might have been on the Tom Hartman show. They don't see the seriousness of it. And I kept saying today, they sure don't. I was talking about people more in my income status, maybe a little bit more, maybe 100,000 more. But those in the low valley. But I'm beginning to realize those in the high valley don't see it either. They really don't see the seriousness of destroying their country. This ain't no joke. How in the world we going to have about 10, 15, 20, however many Democrats that have running, and no matter how many you've been doing it, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Running for what? To be the president? Or running to help to change this country out of chaos? Man, just competing against each other. Man is man. Have dominion over the animals. We're created with wisdom and understanding. Be able to calculate and analyze and visual. Not animal, we're man. And yet you only see the serious of this. I wish I could make this video go viral. I really do. Go everywhere. Who tears up and destroys their own backyard? Who does that? A dog goes out there and make holes all in his backyard. Or maybe a goofer animal. But man should know, especially men that are higher up the animal role, they are, let me see, they should have the spirit of who? All the animals know how to come together when it's time. You used to see buffaloes when back in the Indian days, all of them ran together. Then once in a while you see another little animal, look like a little deer. I don't know with them. I don't know what it was, but something. But you see it. But man, we're supposed to have those ingredients: wisdom, understanding, love. And we like animals. We just pray against each other. We sit there. Things our grandparents had done. I think that's what probably made me start thinking about this. We heard stories. And when we get to a certain age, we know it's wrong. But it's been built up into us so much, and we're like animals. A rattlesnake. You just walk past the little rattlesnake. Walk past him. Just walk past him. You don't even know he there. Ah! There go the poison. Man, you walk past me. Rattlesnake didn't know you ain't know. He thought you was coming at him. Man. Hey, I don't know what you gonna do. Shoot, you ain't the same color as me. Man. Control another race. We want to control another race. All this stuff going on in our country. Tom Hartman talking about when he was good, because Tom Hartman is not that older than me. He was talking about when he was a kid. Well, I remember, for real, maybe it was going on the 80s. The 90s was still hard, but it was peace. 80s, 90s, all the way to God. No, in Michigan it started around 2008. I remember that. 2007, it started in Michigan. I knew that was going to end, how that was going to end. And now we have it even worse now. This is not good. This is not good. And they're allowed to do this. They're allowed to walk around with their flags. And then when the other race walk around in a flag or just walking around protesting, they're the mean ones and they're the evil ones. But the other race, man, the other race is protesting because of unjust killing of a human being. And that should be in all men, in all race. The intimate of empathy for a man that got killed, but no, it's a skin thing. Been passed down to generation to generation. But I believe some of it is some people enjoy it too. I remember when how long this thing been running. Oh shoot. I'ma start over. I'ma erase this. How you stop that? No, I don't want it in it. I'ma cancel it. I don't feel like ending it. Anyway, I remember one day I was in court because I had a little confusion with someone. And I remember the things I said to her when the judge said you wanted to say something. And some of the words were just like this. And I was so sincere, and I still feel that same way today. I told the person that I had brought to court, I said, as long as I live, when my hair turn gray, when my teeth begin to fall out my mouth, I will never understand why she, we had a little confusion, fight. Why you fought me or whatever. I forgot those words. I said, I never understand. I said, I didn't hit on you, man. I didn't try to talk to you, man. I didn't throw no rocks at your house. I didn't cuss you or nobody in your house. And I might have said something else. Otherwise, I didn't do nothing. I literally didn't do nothing to that human being. I can understand you mad at me, you want to fight or whatever. If I done some, maybe in the past. But they go that animal, huh? That monkey ain't did nothing but sit there in the tree, eating the banana, and just jumped him, took his life. Poor monkey. And then dragging him down there to feed on him with some more. Share with another lion, probably tearing them apart. They're animals. They're not man. But man have that same behavior. Has had it probably down through the years. More likely after that first sin. But I'm not back in those days. I'm in this time. I often wonder and really do believe and still believe that behavior started as a child. In most cases, you put enough hate in a child and teach them to hate and keep teaching them their hate. But that comes with some abuse too, whether it's mental or physical or both. Just hate another person. Man, just, and then even political. If you go back to political, I never watch this news I hear about. And I don't want to watch this news I hear about. I don't want to hear. I don't think my ears can take a lie. But I read and have heard some of the commentators they have said on this channel. And they're not true. They remind me of someone that was very close to me. That saying I heard, they'll tell a lie so much. They're convinced themselves that it's true. And it goes all the way back to the ones that don't believe the Bible is true. And I ain't gonna debate you on that, but it is written, and it was written way long before your great grandma. So whoever you want to say written it, they were pretty smart, because they say it's gonna come a time where man gonna believe a lie. He gonna call the truth a lie and a lie true. Are they not doing that in this political world right now? And we're fighting about who gonna be the Democrat president. And all this is in the air going on right here. Everybody say they want the same thing. They all in the village. But everybody want to be the chief. And nobody want to be the Indian in the village. But let there be a chief, a wise man. Put a wise king in charge. There'll be none never like Solomon, but there can be some that can learn. The ability to learn, know what is just and what is unjust. Come together. Going by it the wrong way. 20 people in the pot. Choose the man or the woman. I would say choose the man as the president in this time coming. Do not choose by age. I'm glad I'm reminded of that. But by wisdom, behavior, and experience, and the fear of God in him. The fear of God in him. And that don't mean he's gonna revoke all gay rights. Because he will understand that it's between that man, woman, and God. Everybody fighting. Why a woman as the vice president? Because slowly, as the time comes, it eased the door for that queen to open up and come in and be that president. Instead of just take it by force, she slowly is granted into the palace. That woman. See, that's wisdom and how men behave instead of the woman animal, the woman animal just trying to push the male well out the way, knowing she can't.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
I said good night.
No, good night.
Good night.
Okay, give me some bass, boy.
Good night.
Hey, give me the computer. Cause you think you slick. Cause I know it's still on.
Night.
Okay, good night. Now bring the computer.
No, why?
Cause it's 11 o'clock. Cause I asked you to. Now, please.
30 more
No,
minutes?
bring the
Yesterday
computer.
you weren't
Bring the
ready.
computer. You do that all the time.
Because
You do that all the time, and then you
yesterday-
want to talk that voice with me. You go get that computer, boy. You go get that computer. Now you can't have it tomorrow. Now. No, I don't care if you don't go to class. Get my computer, and I'm taking it in the car.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna give it to you.
See, there you go. You see what you just did? See what you just did?
I just
Okay,
said,
man. Listen. There go your voice. Listen to your voice.
Mama, no one judging you because of your voice.
Listen to your voice.
Lighten up your voice then, Mom.
I can't.
I can't.
You doing it now, little nigga.
You lighten up your voice, then I'll deepen up my voice.
It's all you're doing it now.
No, I am not.
Oh my God. So you admit to it then, huh?
Admit to what?
That you're not doing it. You're doing it on purpose.
No.
You just said, no, I am not. I just said your voice is heavy now.
No, it's not.
It is heavy now. It's doing it now.
Well, I don't know. Well,
It's okay, man. I think what it is, you be robbing your words like this. Look. What? Something like that probably. That might be the way. So maybe you need to stop that and just say the word, say your word. You know what I'm saying?
whatever.
See, like that. Now bring my computer now.
Can I please have
Bring my computer. Oh my God, bring the computer, Wayne. Where was I?
I don't know.
There we go, right there. That part, right there. You always got to mess up, and you the one going to be without the computer. And then you going to be begging for it. That's so stupid. That's what I'm talking about, man. That behavior, willfully, knowing that behavior is wrong. Then when you're chastised, you're angry. Man. Now how can I put that with animal? Animal don't know if they bite your leg off. They're animal.
Well, I need it tomorrow.
Put it under here.
Good night.
And and you gonna put it back. In fact, you can use your other one, your own one for school
I can't
tomorrow.
use it.
You can.
It's slow. I can't.
It still work.
No, it don't. It barely works.
You supposed to be. I'm calling Miss what's her name tomorrow about this.
Go ahead, Mom.
I said I am.
You
Little
know
boy,
how many
go somewhere.
computer I got from
What?
that. You know how many computers I have from there? From them?
I said I was calling Miss Register and tell her about this problem.
Well, and then she gonna tell.
I'm just gonna tell her. I'm gonna
the
find
tag.
out. Good night.
Stay
I'm gonna
with me.
find out. Good night. Turn the kitchen light out, please. Did you put Yabo out? Huh?
Yes.
Okay, good night. I wish I had some pie. That's what I'm talking about right there. I thought you put her out. That's what I'm talking about right there. Man, I'm not the perfect person in the world. Trust me, far from it. But one thing I do believe in, and I wish others was like that. I really do wish people would treat people like they want to be treated. Good night. Like they would love someone to treat their daughter. Love you too. And their son. It really would be. But that can only be in an utopia world. Did I say the word right? Utopia. Utopia. U-P-I. Perfect. In a perfect world, huh? But right now, in my backyard that God has put me in, the United States, we sure need to come together. Even if you don't like all people of color, dark-skinned people, KKK, you're tearing your own backyard up. You about to shed blood in your own backyard, in your streets. And it's not that it's not going to be a repercussion when you do it, because it is. That even your own gonna want to have to turn on you, even if they ain't gonna want to. Meaning the other police officers, enforcers, and FBI. Even though you might have killed 7 and 8, then you gone. You gone from your family. And then I'm talking about the other way, even on color crime. It's just things going on. If we would stop and just think first. If we would ask God to teach us to learn to control our anger. Because an angry man and a furious man is dangerous. But it might be angry and furious for whatever reason, I don't know. But when you just hating another race for no reason, is you angry and furious at them and you don't even know them? You actually, that ain't funny, come to think of it. You actually killing people and shooting people because you don't like black skin. I never thought about it that way. That's even more crazy. And you take away your life and away from your children. I don't know. It's just the way it is. It's sad. We're man and we're woman. We're not animals. We're man. Really, we're man, woman from man. We were given power over the animals. We named them, able to build buildings and homes and countries and whatever, and monuments. And we're acting like animals. We're man. And moving on to another topic, reparation. When I think about it, I think that we should get reparation. Because think about it. The slaves, my people, black people, people of color skin, they were the one picking all the cotton. And that the industry grew from the cotton. The laborers were the slaves. In the industry, the buildings were made the money. It was probably a lot of them. And all this free labor. Hot. Oh, boss. Yes, boss. Beat. Oh, boss. All that pain, sweat. And that went on with the peanut factories, I believe, and probably other things. Free labor. Human beings stolen from their country. You know the story, from their mama. Just like now, what's going on. Can you imagine? Whether the child is a little Indian child playing outside, whether they come from poor or rich, mama still love them. Whether it's a little blue-eyed, white child, European child, British child, mama love them, sure. Only difference between that child and mama may be the skin color, but that emotions, more likely in normal mothers, is there. That on my knee, I bumped my knee too when that child bumped their knee. That emotion, that love is there. And yet you stole them from their family. And they labor. For years they labor. Barely had anything to eat. was raped. Come on, tell the truth. Imagine you being white like that. All of you. And we were the one doing it to you all. Imagine turning around. Only a brave person can do that. Only a real man and a real woman can do something like that, turn it around and visit their being, the slave, white, Indian, Arab, Arab, or whatever you call it. We the masters. Imagine that. And I called 3 groups out: Indian, Europeans, they include the British if your skin white, American immigrants, white immigrants. That include, excuse me, some of them, whatever, I don't know, Irish, Norway, skin white, Indians. Not the American Indians, though. Talking about them Indians that's coming in their countries now on the stores. And I said another group. I forgot. Imagine it being a black man. He's sitting on the porch. And he come. Ooh, Larry. Billy Joe. He only said Billy Joe. He just walk past you, go in there and have fun with Sally Mae. Big black man. Mean. You know not to say nothing, Billy Joe. He's gonna shoot you in the head. Uh-oh, another shooting. We'll see. Anyway, imagine. So you have reparation? Because even after you freed him, you know you took up Rosewood, that little country, little city in Florida. You know all the little city, Black Oak, Oklahoma. You can't say that even after we were free, we still feared you all. And it wasn't enough for you when they got ready to build again for their own and left you alone like you wanted us to. Don't look at you. Stay away from the white woman. And we did. They built their own little town. They had their own little communities. And that was a problem. You owe them reparation. Because it was a problem. But because that neighborhood had what you all had or what some of you all didn't have. But they stayed away from you all. They didn't walk on the sidewalk with you all. And once in a while they probably came in contact, but that wasn't enough for you all. You went into little towns that was trying to build. And the ones you didn't go in, you didn't give them no support to. None. You didn't want them to have anything. They couldn't have no job. And you said they were lazy. They couldn't go through the front door. They couldn't sit at your counter and eat a cheeseburger if they wanted to. If they did work, then you probably made them sweep the floor and call them boy, even though they was 32 years old. If the woman was dark and pretty and shiny, which most of them were, and you desired her, you took her without her consent. And if the deeper the woods got, deeper the swamp got, the smell, the swamp, pretty sure it smelled crocodiles. Some strange fruit was still hanging from the tree, even though slavery was over. They didn't do anything. They really didn't do anything. They didn't spit at you. They didn't throw a tobacco can at you. They didn't sass you, although they are another grown man. They didn't call you boy or gal. They didn't cheat you out your little money. But yet, there they was, hanging from the tree with Mrs. and Billy Joe and Sally Joe watching on the blanket, eating the sandwich. But these things you all don't want to talk about. There you go with their race. There you go with their race. No. There we go with the behavior. It's not about the race. It's about the behavior, the mistreatment of another race. How can you erase that? How can you say shut up talking about race, the mistreatment of another race for no apparent reason when you know your dear mother probably been dead for 20 years, but yet you hold her memories in your heart. And she dare not have suffered, or her ancestor, as the people of color ancestor, but yet you hold her in your heart, your mother, or your grandmother, and you want us not to hold our pain and memory in our heart. But that's how dominate man is. Like animals, just dominate you. You walking through the jungle, minding your own business. Next thing you know, he was an ant and the frog crawling. Are you just a spider waiting for your prey? And there goes the bug. Oh, shucks, can't get out the web. And the spider, prepare, plot. That's man behavior. So what? Spider for survival. Man's just out of pure evil. For isn't it evil when you say to take a woman when she's 8 months with child, turn her upside down by her legs and hang her? Can you see it? As they turn her upside down and hang her by her 2 feet, her stomach protruding because she's 8 months pregnant, her dress flipped down over her head, so you cannot really see her face, for her face is covered now. However, the protrusion of her belly is more visual as she screamed in fear. A woman of color She was just fussy. You gotta picture it. You gotta say someone with white skin done this terrible act, what they're doing now, and they're still doing it. You cannot escape it. I dare you not turn your ears from it. She's white, and these black people all around her. Is that better? They have this white woman upside down. And there's this Hispanic woman that's upside down, hung by her feet, her stomach patrolling because she's 8 months. And the crowd is rolling around her, and they goes to her. And they split her stomach open. And the glass of the wound is so deep, her stomach open. And out dropped the fetus that she was carrying in her womb. And it hits the ground and it cries out. That black baby. That baby with the dark skin. And it cries louder. Ha! That white baby. And that white baby stays on the ground and someone look like it may be an Indian from an Indian descent. They stop that baby. Stop it. Again. Squeeze his feet on the baby. The little baby that just dropped from the mother's womb. It smashes as if it is smashing something that is unwanted under his feet or her feet, and the baby cries no more. And if there wasn't enough, oh, let's make sure this woman who drops this baby down the ground, plop, the baby goes and cries, and they shoots rid of her body with bullets. Why won't you all talk about that? Why would you tell the people of color to stop talking about that, to forget it? That never goes away, but it has a way of coming back and hunting you. We're men, and right now our country is being torn apart. Some of us live far away and distant from one another. However, we are all in the same jungle. We have a sick king. Yeah, he reminds me of Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu, yes. I'm gonna write that on my Facebook page. In the end, Shaka Zulu had went mad. He was killing people in his village. This affects us all, what is happening. And she's just smiling. He's trying to make money. They need to band together, the Democrats, in the end. with wisdom, the ability to be able to judge intelligently, with knowledge, something they have learned, experienced, and has kept it in mind, and understanding. I think understanding is the ability to have learned something and kept it in mind. And sit down and choose in prayer first and choose the wisest man and the wisest woman and everyone else support them. Look at the money that's going to come in. Look at the doors you have the power to open up, man, to the American people if you really want a change. There's no sore loser, but there can only be one president, one vice president at a time. That's far. You're competing against each other. And who is the denominator for the Republican? Just Trump? Come on. All that money, because you got to make campaign money. This one got to make campaign money. This one got to make campaign money. All that campaign money put in that one campaign. That go right there. Fighting against each other. Fighting against each other when y'all first came in Congress. Y'all fighting against each other. I don't have no politics on knowledge. Nothing about the government too much. Nothing about too much about the world history. None of that. But I have common sense. That's what I do have. Common sense. And I know I'm able to judge intelligently, thank God, and see danger before it happens and try to analyze it and stop trying to be entertained and be on top, but come together to fight this enemy. Too much division in the party. Everybody want to be the chief. Too much division. This is my own opinion here. My own. I believe number one, too many peas in the pot that diminish the chance of winning. Even though I know all of them ain't been picked or whatever, ain't no time to talk about wait to primaries or however you gonna do it and then come together. Now is the time. Now is the time. So that's not good. That still diminish the chance of winning. Stealing back the country. I believe, as I said, there should be president, man. It's time for man to battle this, to be in charge. And woman, since we all believe it's time for a woman president and it's fair, because there have been queens ruled before, even in the New Testament, Old Testament. I don't remember the New, but I'm sure ruled, said by God. However, they put the woman as the vice president, that she eased her way in. I'm repeating the same thing. Now she's easing her way in the palace door. Next time it's time to run for president. If she decides to run, she's already in the palace room. She's already in. I haven't heard many candidates. I haven't heard the two I'm thinking about just briefly. I could be jumping the gun. But for some reason, unknown, not quite clear to me, I believe Bernie and Elizabeth Warren. They're both older now. They're both older. I believe they should run for president and the candidate. Bernie is older, but I'm reminded wisdom is not given to those up in age. And just because you're old don't make you wise. However, I believe Bernie is a humble man. I believe he will support the people, and with the right leader behind him, leaders encouraging him, I believe it could be done. I really do. But he need that support. He need that moose. You know, the one that's gonna help him keep exercising and watching. You know, make sure he get his exercise. He's gonna need that those wise voices in his ear, and so is the vice president. You're gonna need to believe evidence when they see it and not deny it. If they see it, not just hear it, but line up what they see, and be able to be a quick thinker and bold. And walk in justice and in love, concern. I think Elizabeth Bernie could do those things. And we owe Bernie anyway. We do. I think Elizabeth Warren, I just heard a few things she said. God, I've been talking a long time. But I believe she it's almost as if her and Bernie speaking the same language. And you know, he can't stand her keep calling her Pocahontas. Pocahontas in the White House, y'all. I think that would be good for people. Someone else said, Karma, that newsman, that big mouth man. Kamala Harris, she got too much going against her. Whether it's true or not, she got too many black votes against her that will not vote for her. She got too many. If it was as if it's rumor going around in our community of the black people with darker skin, saying you have put away a whole bunch of black men and they got sisters and mothers and cousins and neighbors and rumors in the neighborhood, you don't need to run. You don't need to run. You need to sit back and do what you do as a councilman, as an attorney, whatever you do, what you do. Because we still need all those councilmen in the village. We need the president, the king. We need the queen, the vice president. We need wise counseling. We need investigations. We need high new FBI staff, perhaps, or whatever. It's a whole bunch of work to be done. But whatever the choice, that's just my opinion. Y'all need to come together with Nancy, and y'all need to have a private meeting. Y'all just been getting beaten up and ain't listen, thinking y'all smarter than everybody. Cause y'all in the seat. Cause y'all in the conference channel. Y'all been doing this for so long. Like Joe Madden, I've been around. You never stop learning. You got too many people in the pot. Too much money in separate in different pots where that money can come together. You got this person's y'all 15 on this campaign, probably gonna be on this campaign, 15 on this, and that's just naming. Let's just say 6 and 15 on 6 of them. Do the math. 6 times 15 in the same for the same cause. It's more people fighting against each other. We need this man out this house. He could do a lot more if we wouldn't get him out now. But for whatever reason, I'm gonna respect Nancy. I heard some people's opinion, and I agreed. I heard others, and I didn't agree. But I don't know. I haven't given that much thought. I guess that's really not matter, though, and it's not important to me. Oh yeah, I heard that some senators ain't gonna go with it. Anyway, like I said, what's important is get them out of there. I'm making this video. I've been on here 67 seconds, and nobody gonna hear this and see this. Maybe I ought to start over. I'm ready to go to bed now. Anyway, the Democrats are divided among each other. And then, I don't know what's the problem, but you all said the problem in the council house, where the young lady, Ethiopian lady, she young. She spoke to the young people. Y'all want her to act like she just supposed to speak to the old people. She says all about the Benjamin. That would have caught the young folks right there. Y'all want to sit there and act conservative now. You got young folks in the house. Then she spoke on something else, and y'all want to go against her because the Republicans went against her. Wait a minute. Y'all ain't look at all that stuff they're saying. Mexicans, animals. Look all that, but you all is figuring, I'm going to play nice, not a tat for a tat. And that is wise. But it was not a tat for a tat. It was a young woman, council member of your party, spoke what she felt. What she said was true, but she said it in the language y'all want her to say. It's all about the money. Or do y'all want her to say it? She's young. That's the young to reach out to the young. This ain't about just y'all old folks, because we about to die out in another 10 or 20 years anyway. That's probably sooner we don't get that food at the White House. Then we have OC. She young. Jesus. Let them pay the way. We better than them. They got all old men that's probably going to be dead in 20 or less years. No, Mitch Obama, old Mitch ain't going to be alive in 20. If he is going to be real old in another 20 years. They speak another language. They're not cussing. She was not being ignorant or aggressive, but she was speaking the language to the young folks. OC, she have ideas. Duh. How do things start happening? In the beginning, what? They start coming with a thought, then a plan. Jesus, she's not allowed to speak about plans for the future that you all, plus me, probably gonna be gone in 20 years. It is about the United States, the land and everything, isn't it? I mean, I thought y'all was complaining about the EPA. Hello. It's not just about I've been here longer, I have more experience. Teach the young folks. Pass it on to them so they can learn. Pass the baton on to them while you're alive. You can get this man out this house if you all come together. Before we were here, we come together with the chief in the center and all the people of color that were on this land before the other people of color from Africa came and lived, resigned permanently by force. And the white immigrants that came by water before we arrived. The Indians got together. At least this is how I saw it in the movie. They put the fire in the middle and sit at the fire. And they talked in their native language. They made plans. They agreed. They voted. They were one. And it was just one chief listening, wise counseling, and advisors on the left and on the right. One chief. But this one chief allowed everyone to come in on the plane. Come on in. What you think? Let me hear your opinion. Let me hear your advice. I'm smarter than y'all. For real. Well, I'm going to take that back. Y'all might be smart too, just like me. It don't take a genius to know. It take God to give you this knowledge. But y'all not applying it. You're not applying what you know. And you're going to lose. That's what frightened me. And you can't afford to lose. It's not entertainment. Like Joe Madison said, this is not entertainment. This is not funny. It's not time to put no boxing gloves on and become on Ali. Golly, I can't think of his name. This skinny fighter. Leon. Oh, shoot. But Hitman taught me then. Whoever. It's time to use the wisdom. It's time for y'all to come together.